Good morning. I'm starting my 12-hour Thickened Liquid challenge. I went to CVS and there were two brands. I was thinking about doing a taste test comparison. This is the CVS brand. Unfortunately, the Thickened brand came in a kilo size, so I opted not to buy that one because I don't think I'm going to drink that much in 12 hours. So I just, Christian did the prefab thickened orange juice. I went with the fresh squeeze since we're here in California. And it says, it gives you a little spoon measurement there. I'm supposed to put, I don't know how to read this. I think the blue scoopy thing is a teaspoon? I don't know. I'll just dump it in here until it gets thick. I think I need at least one or two of them. We'll see. So growing up in an Asian household, I had this theory that people are texture people or not. They're cool with it as long as it tastes good. I think this is going to test my theory to see if I'm full of it. Because I've always said that I'm not really a texture person. Gross. Maybe I should have bought the kilo version. That's a lot of stuff, dude. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, that's thicker than nectar thick. Alright. Let me just do both, so if I'm frightened, I will just continue. Alright, this is my coffee, which I value highly, so this is a big deal. At this point, I'm thinking I'm still going to finish my coffee because, you know, it's an important part of the morning thing. All right. Oh, I think I made that pudding thick. Well, that'll be gross. Okay. Here's the now pudding thick. Give it a minute. That's a tip. Give it a minute, it thickens more than you think. Oh, God. All right, I need a spoon for that. This is kind of like orange applesauce at this point, because I put too much of the thickener in it, but it's edible. Texture's a little weird, but it tastes like oranges. All right, I will decide whether I'm going to finish that when, if you guys are looking or not. All right, yeah, definitely wait a while. It thickens up. Spoonful of coffee in my surly mug. Yeah. Yeah, this one I don't like at all. That's kind of slimy. Not quite right. All right, so cheers. Good morning. So, having tried the coffee, this is my thickened coffee alternative, which I think I will enjoy a little bit more. Okay, so thickened liquid hack. The orange juice, which I made pudding thick by accident, was kind of not so great. So I went and got a smoothie instead, and I was told by the smoothie barista that adding banana makes it thicker. So orange juice with extra banana. Okay, it's time for lunch, and I got home between some home visits to stop by, so I'm going to try thickened milk. Okay, here is sorta between nectar and honey thick milk. It's weird, but it doesn't taste different. It's not, I don't know if all thickeners are like this, but this one isn't particularly smooth. It's drinkable. All right, so the milk actually hardened up after I walked away for 5 minutes. So if you're gonna do what I did, you gotta drink it fast. If you're impatient. So now I'm really thirsty because actually, I think that stuff expands in your stomach. So I've only put 1 scoop into half of a Mexican Coke. And when I first put it in, it's not doing it now, but it bubbled like crazy. So just look out, don't fill the glass all the way if you do this. And I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna practice patience, which I kind of suck at, to see if 1 scoop is good enough. And I've been ODing on thickener. All right, it's been at least 10 minutes, and I don't think it's gonna get thicker. It's definitely not honey thick yet, so we'll try 1 more and wait another long period of time. Okay, so it's been at least 20 minutes, maybe more, since I put the first spoon in. I don't know. That looks like it's between honey and pudding thick. Either way, it's gross looking. I'll try it. All right, thickened Coca-Cola because I'm thirsty. Maybe not a good idea. You know, if you made this cold, it's kind of like a cola slush, like Slurpee. So I could probably roll with that.
My name's Joe Runyon. I'm Holly's husband, and I've been asked to participate in the Thickened Liquid Challenge, where we put this nasty thickener into everyday beverages and talk about how they taste. Right here I have Mexican Coke, which has been thickened with the nasty stuff, and I'm going to try some of it. Wish me luck. Wow, that's really nasty.
So I'm here enjoying a drink, and I'm trying thickened water. I'm gonna try a little lemon, as opposed to the pre-flavored lemon water that they get in the hospital. Let me try it.
And it was a teacup.
How's that taste?
Not great. I will finish it though. So. Thanks. Okay, so it's the end of the day. I actually made the 12-hour challenge. I'm very happy to say, and I still plan on making donations. But it definitely has given me a different sense of what patients go through. So it's always good to do this sort of thing to have a little more empathy. But in celebration of my finish, I wanted to have 1 more thickened liquid challenge drink. And this is in honor of my uncle. So my uncle TC died from lung cancer a number of years ago. He was a man who enjoyed a good glass of scotch. And before he died, we actually thickened scotch for him. So I personally hate scotch, but I will have a little bit of thickened scotch in honor of him. So I bought a mini bottle of Glenfiddich just for this occasion. I think I'm going to go with 1 scoop this time. All right, maybe adding the ice cubes first was a bad idea. A little update on my theory about whether people are texture people or not, or just taste people. I've actually amended my theory. I think that, in fact, there's a gradation and a gradient, and some people are more or less tolerant of mushiness and sliminess in their food. So having been raised with lots of wonderful Asian food, I have a greater tolerance for different textures. But I definitely am not immune to textures per se. Definitely the honey thick and pudding thick pushed my buttons. So some of it's okay, some of it not so much. But I think you can kind of work it out so that you can actually have some good tasting things and you don't have to drink the nasty medical stuff. So, it's awfully thin. All right, give me a minute. All right, so I am not sure what's up with thickening scotch with ice in it. It worked better when I did it for my uncle. This actually looks a little bit like an iced egg drop soup, or kind of, yeah, it's gross. I'm gonna drink it anyway. To my Uncle Todd C. Store, thank you for being brave. Thank you for loving us, and cheers. Oh, God, I don't know how you did this. Wow. Ending on a high note, guys. So I'd like to thank Christian Sinclair for nominating me for the Thickened Liquids Challenge. I'm planning to donate to the Shaping the Future campaign for AAHPM, even though I finished the 12 hours. And I'd like to nominate 4 more people. My 2 fellows, Heather Brunner and Chris Bowie, welcome to the tribe, and Gordon Wood and Kyle Edmonds. Good luck, guys.